Double busy, getting busy, Yo, what's up, it's me, the double busy. So now that we're done with the Sibling Rivalry achievement, it's time to go for the Reconquista. In order to get the Reconquista, I believe we have to have all Christian religions on the peninsula. I don't know how much of it we have to control. I don't know if we're going to have to control these territories up here. But we definitely have to get these Muwalati converted. I think a lot of it's just going to be speed 5, using counselors, and trying to get things changed, because we already know we can't just assign counties to a Muwalati and then have them convert, because the Muwalati have the adaptive trait, and that has a -20 built into it for conversion. Under the main doctrines in the county conversion speed, -20%, I think that might be related to it. Alright, so I'm getting to the point where I have too many vassals. You can see all these duchy level titles. Now, the only one where it doesn't match is here. Let's zoom in a little bit. So, Duke Mubashir of Suleiman also has a lot of the Granada territory. And then Duke Lorenzo of Cordoba has one more. And the guys underneath him are counts that are vassals to him. I don't want to have to try to do the whole thing where I retract vassals, take away their territories, give them back to him. He already doesn't like us a decent amount, and he's got some intrigue, so I don't want him to murder us. And the other idea I had was, okay, kingdom title. Well, he splits across two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a kingdom level title for Andalusia, but I'm going to end up giving it to my brother, because he's a good steward. He's probably going to end up being one of my council members anyway, and he's relatively young. Duke Guillen of Toledo is 56. He doesn't have much time left. Duke Lorenzo is 62. So I'm going to make my brother the king of Andalusia. Alright, so create the title of Andalusia. Find my brother. Give it to him. And let him deal with all those problems. And then I think all those people became his vassal, right? Yeah. Now this guy didn't. That's going to be interesting. I wonder who... Since he's Suleiman, and that is this duchy over here, I'm guessing that whoever becomes Valencia, he'll become their vassal. And if I give it to this guy, he'll end up fighting a war and claiming it and beating him for it. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do about that. Okay, Duke Ramon would be an excellent spy master, and he might be able to whittle away at this guy. He's also a Catholic Castilian. So I'm going to create the title for the kingdom, and then give it to him. Valencia. Okay, there we go. Alright, so my brother died from his wounds. The kingdom title went to the idiot all the way on the other side of the ocean. So I had to revoke the title. Now I'm giving it to this 13-year-old kid who's got good stats. And hopefully doesn't die. So good luck. You're king of Andalusia now. Okay, apparently I have the kingdom of Badajoz. So I have to choose who to give it to. I'm gonna need a steward. And he seems like he's a pretty good steward. So, guess what, son? Oh, that's my son. Hey. You are going to become King of Badajoz. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and form Portugal. Because, hey, things are getting messy. I'm tired of the map looking... Okay, innovations discovered, yeah. How are we looking at? Houses? Oh yeah, the whole area is my house. That's right. This is my house. Okay, where is the Kingdom of Portugal? All that? Oh, whoops. Badajoz shrunk. Sorry, son. Okay, so who are my two? I've got this guy. Ooh, he's an excellent diplomat. He's a marshal. My son is a king, so he's going to be my steward. Marshals are easier to find. Diplomats are harder. So I'm going to go ahead and make this guy the king of Portugal. There you go. You're welcome. Notable guests. Okay. So now things should look a little simpler. I've got a bunch of kings that I rule over as the Emperor of Hispania. Of course, the guy I just made King of Portugal died a leper. Nice. And Emperor Simon I has died at age 58. He found peace in Christ's embrace. He was known to be a kind, compassionate soul, and he will be remembered fondly by his friends. His son, Emperor Simon I II, ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. We were a living legend and a religious icon because of the formation of Hispania and all those kingdoms. Now, Emperor Simon II takes over, 37 years old. We're pretty decent at stewardship, temperate, ambitious, cynical, a fortune builder, and inapathetic. And we're going to switch over to learning to get the converting faith. Okay, so when you have these peasant uprisings with like 18,000 troops spread out all over the place, here's one strategy you can use. Wait a couple days, right-click, find this guy's location, go attack that first, because if you capture him, the entire war is over immediately. Okay, so here's an example. I just captured the guy in battle, and it ended the entire war. Alright, August of 1197, Emperor Simon III the Greedy is 54 years old. Here's most of Hispania, and Portugal. King Seal of Portugal has been expanding into northwest Africa and Marrakesh. But we also own a decent chunk of Italy, and we have a little chunk over here in Odessa. So we're spread out all over the place. Our sons, Simon is actually up here in the Holy Roman Empire, not part of our realm, and I cannot disinherit him. We need someone who's good at just about everything, but especially diplomacy, to keep all of our kings in line and keep everyone liking us. So Osorio, being the youngest and being the best diplomat, is what's actually going to be my heir. So, now I have enough prestige. Here we go. Absolute crown authority. And now I should be able to designate my heir. Osorio. Alright, in order to get the Reconquista achievement, I think we have to have the entire Iberian Peninsula? I'm not sure exactly. On the internet it says owns the West Iberian region or something like that. Anyway, we're going to declare war against Italy to get that little chunk of Barcelona back. And now Barcelona should belong to me again. Alright, and now thanks to our diplomacy and our wife's diplomacy, swaying King Osorio, and our long reign, all of our major powerful vassals approve. So, we can move to high partition. Just before the new year, in 1209, Emperor Simon III of Hispania has found peace in Christ's embrace at 66 years of age. He died of old age. Once famous for his looks, fate cursed him with a life long enough to witness his beauty slowly wither away. Emperor Osorio ascends to the throne. Being an ambitious man, many expect the realm to grow and prosper under his rule. Emperor Simon we played for 25 years, exalted among men and a paragon of virtue. Osorio is 32 years old, currently established and dutiful, and he's fought in one war. An excellent diplomat, average at all his other skills, already a pilgrim. Only 32 years old, that's pretty good. Alright, so I denounced my brother, threw him in prison after a war, and now I can take Avila, and hopefully the barony will come underneath it too. There we go. And now you should not be my vassal anymore? Farewell. Okay, now he's out. I should be able to grant his independence and get him out of my realm. Gained a stress level? Wonderful. Okay, Salvador came of age, and he is an excellent diplomat, as well as some other decent skills, and handsome and quick. So I married him to this lady, who is intelligent. She wasn't ill at the time, but she's also compassionate and gregarious, just like he is. And I made him my heir, and I had to spend 1,000 prestige to do that. So then his other brother, Hermenegildo, I decided to go ahead and betroth to the current Queen of Aragon. and it's a normal marriage. So their children will be House Jimena, and that will be part of our family. Duke Gomez decided to start a Nestorian heresy in Navarra. We simply cannot have that when we're trying to convert the faiths. Okay, because it's taking so long to convert, I went ahead and switched to Theologian to get the progress speed, and now the time it takes to convert no longer increased if a faith has higher fervor. That is a big deal for us right now, because that's one of the major problems we have, is the Muvalati fervor is so high. So let's look at our counselor, and that took it down to about 14 years. It used to be up around the 20 to 30 year range for the county he was in right now. Alright, my youngest son, Infante, is intelligent. I got him a good wife who's got a little diplomacy and some learning. I'm going to make him my heir because my current heir is 35. Well, I'd rather either have a 21-year-old heir, except that he's a marshal, or a 16-year-old heir whose focus is on diplomacy. And that's what I want for a nice, steady transition. I can feel deep in my bones that I am close to death. I only have about a year left. So I am spending the last of my money to ensure that my son and heirs men-at-arms are fully equipped. In October of 1252, Emperor Osorio of Hispania has found peace in Christ's embrace at 75 years of age. He died from complications related to obesity. A man not to be trifled with, he embodied the dignity and power of his title like few rulers can. He was the cultural head, a living legend and a paragon of virtue. He had both diplomacy and a learning lifestyle. So he used the diplomacy lifestyle to gain prestige, and he used his learning lifestyle to learn about medicine and body health in order to get that old. Now, Emperor Gutierrez is only 21 years old. He's established and dutiful, and he is expected to be a great ruler. He's a suspicious man, but Gutierrez's paranoia might not sit well with his subjects. You can see that he is an excellent diplomat and above average in stewardship and learning. We are honest, just, but also paranoid, and a charismatic negotiator. Our learning lifestyle, we're going to be focusing on diplomacy because that's what we're good at. And then you're converting faith. Where? Down here in Badajoz. Oh, 5 more years, we're almost done. Things are looking a lot better in terms of religion. Oh my god. I got the bubonic plague. I better send for a physician now. Please tell me I already have a court physician. No? How do I not have a court physician? I got one earlier. Oh Jesus, I'm dying. As I am dying and my 7-year-old son is not yet ready to rule, it is too late for caution. It is a miracle. Tahira has worked great magic. Thank you, Tahira. Well, the Reconquista is coming up to an end, but if you notice, you get in here, minus 0.08. All the monthly progress is actually negative. So part of the problem is the game roll down there at the bottom. Part of the problem is the fervor, the adaptive trait of the Muvalati. Our patriarch's skill is actually, it's okay, 13, that's good. Let's see, 6 counties follow this faith. It's almost extinct. And having a scandalous pope sure isn't helping because our fervor is decreasing by 20. So even when I condemn him for his transgressions, our fervor goes down. Well, never thought I would say it, but thank goodness for the Cathar heresy outbreak in Italy. Because now the pope is pissed off. He's attacking Bologna right up here. And I think that has increased Catholicism's fervor all the way to 100 instantly. So now, when we're converting faith, it's plus 0.42, plus 7.2, plus 7.2. So we got a chance here. Just want to show that we're getting close to 100 stat man. Let's see, 32 and 18, that's 50, 61, 84, 94, yeah, that's 100. 100 Statman, Emperor Gutierrez Osorias, age 60. And part of the reason why is we were going down the diplomacy lifestyles. And we did all the friendship stuff. So we are constantly befriending people. Let's see how many friends we have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 4 is 11. 11 friends. In May of 1295, Emperor Gautier of Hispania has left this world at 64 years of age. He died of heart failure. A charming man, he became famous for his elaborate feasts and grandiose balls. Emperor Pero ascends to the throne. A godly man, Pero is sure to impress the priests with his extensive knowledge of the scriptures. 44 years old, good lord. Okay, so a Mandaean heresy popped up. Normally I would try to squash that pretty fast, but interestingly enough, that is now giving us monthly progress in these two counties. My son and heir Pero has really let himself go. Obviously you can see he's obese. Turns out he's hunchbacked. He got lover's pox. He's a drunkard. And I have a strong hook on him because guess what? He's a cannibal. And he's really going down the intrigue path. Couldn't fix him? So fine. I give up. I'm going to make my daughter, Eslonza Perez, my heir. She's got good stats. She's about to get married to somebody who also has some good stats. And I'll give her a county if I can. I cannot grant titles to women, but she can be my heir. And for my son, I think I'm going to go ahead and revoke that title, and I'll use the hook on him. Our heir is our daughter, Eslonza. Yeah, she was a fornicator, but she's married now, so hopefully things go well. Man, we were so close to finishing the entire diplomacy lifestyle. Almost got that achievement. Well, in March of 1311, Emperor Pero died, and he rests in the arms of the Lord at 60 years of age. He was a keen and dedicated hunter. He loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness looking for the most elusive game. Complications related to obesity. Yeah. So, just in time, we had designated Empress Eslonza as our heir. And now, she is Empress. Ooh, 4-star Master Philosopher? Nice. Maybe that will help us finally get these conversions over with. Here we are at the end of the year, December of 1322. Empress Eslonza is 33 years old. She has a lot of children. Not all of them are hers. Shh, don't tell the secret. She is an adulterer. But, more importantly, 5 days until the county of Plasencia is converted. Task finished. Brilliant work, Gerardo. And the reason we're able to do that is we're doing the learning lifestyle, theologian, and going down the left side over here. Converting faith doesn't matter about fervor right here. So that helps us a lot. Okay, these Mandaeans, they don't actually exist anymore, so hopefully those rulers are going to convert them Catholic. Ooh, Catholic Holy Order found. And now we can have you go convert. Let's see, 17 years, 17 years, 18 years. Let's go ahead and do the long pole in the tent. Okay, we got every single cultural innovation that we could possibly get, not including the regionals. So I thought there was a achievement for that, but I'm not seeing it come up. Okay, so I guess I did. Beacon of Progress, there we go. Here we are, September of 1336. Empress Eslonza is 47, and she went down this side, theologian. Ramiro is our current patriarch, and we're 1 day away from conversion. There we go. Brilliant work, Ramiro. Task finished. Alright, let's see. Where can we go next? Let's go ahead and go with the one right next to Badajoz. Real quick, just wanted to show Empress Eslonza at 60 years of age. She's still in fine health because she's a legendary reveler, scholar, whole body, athletic, herbalist. Well, yeah, she was an adulterer, but that was early in her life. Intelligent, mastermind, philosopher, 100 stat woman. So we got a 100 stat man and we got a 100 stat woman. Alright, at 64 years old in the year 1353, Empress Eslonza, who is a mastermind philosopher, intelligent, never mind that pilgrim, never mind that herbalist, athletic, whole body, scholar, and legendary reveler, who built a university in Coimbra, is about to complete all 3 parts, all 3 trees of the learning lifestyle. So obviously learning lifestyle is the way to go because not only do you get health boost to live longer, you get a whole bunch of events And the events are easy because when your learning is 49, boy, it sure is easy to look up in the books and get 300 learning lifestyle. And that's exactly how I just got this one. So, unlock, trait gained. Oh, we're up to 52 now. Nice. And let's go ahead and play it forward today and see if we get that achievement. Don't need to work off any stress. There it is. Way of Life. Nice. I like how they named it Way of Life, like from CK2. Alright, here we are in December of 1360. We are still Empress Eslonza, 71 years old. She's able to survive so long because of all of our perks that we have and bonuses. She is definitely over 100 stats, 51 in learning, and a bunch of other stuff. And we are in learning, or we're in the diplomacy lifestyle now that we have too many. The county that our patriarch was working on just converted randomly, so we only have 2 counties left. 0.88, 20 years. 0.44, 39 years. So let's go ahead and put him on the long one and hope that that one goes all by itself. Probably not going to happen during her lifetime, but maybe our player heir's lifetime. Infante Berengal. At age 78 in 1367, Empress Eslonza can feel it in her bones that death will come soon, like an old friend, patiently waiting to receive her. That gold balance is not true, partly because of this whole thing where he's getting the same amount of gold that I'm getting for church holdings, and the previous guy sucked, so I got him excommunicated and banished him and took all his gold. So we're pretty close. I mean, 13 years for this, probably a little bit less for that, and we'll finally be there. In September of 1368, Empress Eslonza of Hispania, her soul has finally been cast to hell at 79 years of age. Cast to hell. I guess because she was a fornicator and an adulterer. She died from complications related to obesity. I think that whole thing with obesity is still bugged. I tried to lose weight. She never did, and she was even athletic. So I don't know how you can be athletic and obese at the same time. A shameless fornicator, she will be remembered for her uncontrollable and insidious lust. Emperor Berengal ascends to the throne, blessed with awesome knowledge of all things between heaven and earth. Berengal's rule is sure to be legendary. So he's got good stats. He's already august, an eager reveler and a pilgrim. Ambitious, patient, diligent, and a charismatic negotiator. And the Jimena dynasty has enough renown to unlock the final legacy in glory. That should be enough to be able to get another achievement? Yes, a legacy to last the ages. Excellent. Okay, there is a Teutonic Order here in La Adrada. Every other holding is up to level 4, and all the buildings are up to 8s. This guy literally never upgrades. I have sat here sending him gift after gift after gift, and he never spends it on upgrading. He is spending it. I don't know where or on what. He doesn't have any more holdings, so maybe that whole glitch of them giving money but asking for a lease and not getting it. But I could sit here and just send him gifts. Okay, 7,500 gold. That should be plenty to do some upgrading. Ah, here he is. No, this is a different guy. This is that same problem though. City of Urik? Yeah, they never take it. Where's the city? Yeah, see, they never take the lease. Partly because it's not mine, I'm assuming, but also it just doesn't work. I don't know why the Pope gave me stuff. I guess I accidentally just asked for money. So, this guy spent all that money. It's all gone. He didn't build or upgrade anything. Alright, we switched to the learning lifestyle theologian tree. Our patriarch Nursa just converted the county of Amaya up here in the north. So now we just have one county left. How long is it going to take? 23 years, even with those bonuses. Yikes. Well, it's not going to happen in Emperor Berengal's lifetime. In the year 1394, Emperor Berenguel of Hispania found peace in Christ's embrace at 63 years of age. He died from complications related to obesity. An inveterate diplomat, there was no argument he could not peacefully resolve. Gutierre ascends to the throne. Loyal to his spouse and family, he's certain to place the good of his dynasty above all personal concerns. Only 31 years old? Progress is going backwards? Alright, so you know what that means. The learning lifestyle. Theologian. Let's give ourselves a small health boost, though. In 1432, Emperor Gutierre II of Hispania has found peace in Christ's embrace at 69 years of age. He died of old age. He was known for spending most of his nights in his lab. He is believed by many to be nothing more than a warlock, concocting unholy spells in the secrecy of his castle. Empress Ines ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, she is sure to be admired by her subjects. So, she is 23. Decent diplomat. She is hale. No children yet. We don't have to worry about converting anymore, so really we just need to keep good opinion with our vassals. That's going to be hard considering we are female. Alright, we are getting close to the end with Empress Inez, who's now 40. Nothing really special, but she has managed to keep her vassals in line. Religion-wise, here's what it looks like. Everything Catholic to the west. Orthodox is everywhere. 163,000 gold, basically. Okay, let's look at the realms. Here's us, Hispania. Byzantine Empire, wow. Just everything from Russia all the way down through the Byzantine, east into the deserts, south all the way past Egypt, down near Ethiopia. Just huge. The trouble I'm having is we're still never got the Reconquista. We are the only empire, Catholic empire, that doesn't have any heresies. Holy Roman Empire has heresies all over the place. Lawlerdry, Insular inside Francia, Cathars down here near Italy. That is one thing. Playing at speed 5 for so long, you start to realize what's important and what's not. And then what does the development look like? Pretty good in our land, all across Europe, even down into India. The end! The end date of the game has been reached. For centuries you have followed the dynasty of Jimena, and it has grown into a dynasty of high prestige. Fabled. Oh, we never made it to legendary. Dang. 22 houses though, a lot of cadet branches. Alright, that is finally it. That is a complete game all the way to 1453. Thank you for joining me, starting with Sancho. All the trouble we had way back when him and his family members kept getting murdered by their brother Alfonso. But that was a lot of quote-unquote fun. Alright, I will see you on the next series, and whatever the next achievement run is. Double busy, getting busy, do.